Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. We are inside our. Oh wow, that's low. That's low. These are both low. Okay, but that one's all the way full. Heh. Interesting. All right, so hi, how's it going? How are things? Let's see. Do I need water? You know what? Since I'm in here, I'm gonna drink, and it'll be fine. I don't have to worry about it, right? Also, why is there a fuzzy thing on my mouse pad? Fuzzy thing, stop being on my mouse pad, please. It's annoying. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we are fooded, we are liquidated, watered, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's see, in the last episode we got the centrifuge up and running, along with its IC code so it can start itself. So it's no longer a manual process, it is now you just flip the switch and make sure the thing is closed. By the way, I wanted to update the coding on here, actually, because I thought of something. So if this thing is left open, right, then we get issues, right? So what if we just told it to, you know, close, right? So if we set centrifuge open to 0 and we confirm, and then let me turn this off for now. Okay, and then we will export. And then how is everything else in here? I think that's fine. And I'm not going to go over this again. I went over it in the last video, but yeah, it's a version of this is on Steam. You can get it now if you want. But yeah, so let's just empty all of that stuff out as long as we're here and doing it. All right, now I just need to make sure this works. So when I turn this on, this should close. Perfect. All right, see if it works. It does. Perfect. There we go. So now I just let it do its thing, and that's all it takes. So little extra change. I'm fairly happy with it. Also, I wanted to check how this thing is doing. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my tools. Okay, there we go. What do we got? It is still 1763 degrees in there, which is good. I'm okay with that. It has oxygen in there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It has pollutants in there. Okay. And 963 kilopascals. So nowhere near what that thing can hold, basically. Okay, and then so I got to do. Okay, I'm gonna need just a lot of steel frames, and luckily I seem to have a lot here, sort of. And we have to build out this way. So I want to have the main way that we get back here to the new place that I'm going to build, and then this is just going to be kind of like a little passageway right here. So I do want to have this separated, so I will have that there, and then we'll just kind of build it out here, I guess. And that way it's still connected, but you know, it's like its own thing. And we'll make it, I don't know, that big. Basically, I'm just making a new platform for me. The question, do I need all of this? Like, if I were to put the fuel elsewhere, like I could put it up there, like just do like a, I don't know, like a little wall or something, and kind of put it up on top of there. Then I could potentially get rid of this whole level and then kind of scooch this in a bit. That could be a thing that I could do. I think, however, yeah, wait, no, that is steel. Okay, so that is a steel frame. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I feel like that would be better to do right now. Also, I have to check on the tomatoes. How you doing? Oh, geez, they all have tomatoes. Okay. I was not expecting that. Do I need more tomato seeds? I have 6, so I'm going to say no. Okay, so tomato, 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 tomato. And then that can go in there, and then I have 5 tomatoes. However, I don't have any more cans, so I'll have to make more cans, but I don't have to do that until I run out of food over there, so I'm not really too worried about that. So food is basically handled. We are producing way more than what we're actually consuming, so that's good. And also, I did empty that out, right? So that should, unless I left that thing open, I did. So did that just push everything through into here? Probably, right? Yeah, it did. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I gotta leave this thing closed. Alright, whatever, it's fine. So let's just turn this thing on real quick and sort all of the things that need sorting. Okay, so what do we have? Wait, no, this is all nickel and... Oh, it did stop. Okay, so it stopped up there. Okay, good. Never mind, you can stay closed. I am fine with that. Alright, so that should be doing its thing. We have iron, we have coal, we have copper, good. We don't have silicon in there yet. I mean, we have silicon, right? Because this goes all the way down to the bottom and then up, so all of this is probably filled with silicon. And then gold, we also don't have any showing in there, but we do have it. So, okay, so then that's fine. I'm good with all that. Okay, so then you can go there. Okay, sure. Let me see. I need wall. Yes, wall. Okay. Iron frame. I don't need an iron frame. I need iron wall. I would like a steel wall. I mean, I could do this. No. Let me think about that. No, I want to do a regular wall. Okay, so this has steel. Yes. Okay, good. Wall. Okay. Make me, I don't know, a few of those, I guess. Good. You know, sometimes I've kind of wondered if I should just, like, start a video speaking in my subharmonic voice, which is, let me see if I can do it. It's, like, way down here, so it's, like, really, 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 really deep. And, like, if I just did, like, the whole video like that, I wonder if that would sound weird. Or if it would, like, catch anyone off guard. I don't know. It'd be interesting. But yeah, that's my my subharmonic voice. Oh no, you need to be on so that we can spit that out. Thank you. Good. All right. So now we head over here, and then this thing is gonna have to get pumped up onto there. But I could also put it right above here. That would work, right? I think so. Okay, but then how would I want that to be in here? I'm guessing we would probably want a wall, right? 2, 3, 4. We can do this one. Sure, let's do that. Okay, so then all of this can go into here. And then that can go there. Good. All right, so now we have a platform to put that on. So that'll be good. And then I need an insulated tank, which I have an extra one of, which is good. And then I'll need to get up there and then place it. Right, so that has to go, there we go, like that. Then we can do that. Good. All right. Now, I have to pump everything. And that's currently using the fuel, so... how do I want to do this? We will actually turn all of this stuff off. And I'll turn off the centrifuge as well. And, yeah. Okay. So that'll be good. You can turn off, do your thing. Oh, yeah, and it started up, got to speed. Like, that's all. 150. Perfect. So, yeah, code works. So that's good. Okay, so you can now just get rid of all of that stuff for now, and then I'll start that up once I'm ready. Okay, so pump. We need the crazy pump, turbo pump, which I already have on me. Good. Alright, so this thing needs to get plugged in somewhere over here, and I also need power to it. So that can go like that? Sure, that works. Okay, so power comes off of that side over there, and then we just need to connect in here. And then that can go there, and then that can go there, and then I just need the wrench. Okay. There we go. Good to go. Okay. So now, I need power. Where can I get power? Power. I have distribution power up there. I have this kind of power over here. Should I tap off that? I mean, I could, right? So that's that. Good. You know what? Yeah. All right. So that can go there. And we'll just run this over to power up that thing. And by that thing, I mean the pump. Which has to go this way and get plugged into here. Good. Alright, now that can go towards me. And then we just get a single thing in there. Good to go. Alright. Now, we turn this on. We have the flow going that way. And that should... Yeah, it's working. Okay, good. So that should be taking all of the fuel that we have out of here and putting it into the other tank. Is not... No, it is doing something. Okay, good. The other thing I have to do is flip it on so it is at max. There we go. Alright, so that is now doing its thing. Good to go. Should be pulling out quite quickly. We have a lot of fuel, actually. Alright, so I'll let that run for a little bit, and then I can start changing things around a little bit. So... yeah, all of this can come out. Then I need a wrench to take that out, okay. That's got to go there, and then that can go like that. Alright, so that's that, and then welder, or grinding disc, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Okay, so that can go there, and then this can come off, and that can come off. Angle grinder does not have enough battery charge. Well, let us fix that. Good. Alright. So that should be good. And that can stay. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. That one should have stayed. And then we just build that one this way. There we go, that's much better. Alright. And then... oh, sorry, one other thing I should probably mention. This video will probably not be an hour long. I'm actually recording it a little late. And I do have my live to do at 7 tonight, so yeah. Gonna be a little short. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Okay, so this, once it is built up, will allow us to traverse through our little hallway here. So that'll be going through here. Good to go. And then we can close off that room because we can now. And let's see, that can go there. Okay. And now, within all of this stuff that I'm attempting to do here, we're going to try to set up our Stirling engines to do some new and fancy stuff. So, what we're going to need is some frames, and I think I want to say I need 5 more, but let me count it out. We'll make this just 3 wide for now. I should probably put a thing there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need 5 more. Yeah, because then I can walk through here too, which will be nice. Alright, so you can turn on. And we need 5 of these. And I'm going to have to make some more steel soon too. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. And last one. Good to go. So there's 5. Alright, so we'll turn that off and that off. Try to save as much power as we can. I need to do something about this. I need to like move it up or something, move it out of the way. Alright, so that can go there. And now I should be able to walk through all of these little different paths and stuff, which will be good. And then we also have just enough sheets to weld this up. There we go. All right. So now we should be fairly good. All right. Now this is probably going to have to be a lot bigger. And then I can also check and see how this is doing. We're at 400-ish pascals, so that's good. Means that most of the fuel has been transferred up there. And then because I don't have a valve or anything going through here, I didn't want to have that on while this is sucking all the fuel out, because then that's not getting any fuel, and then it's probably not going to work. So I don't know. It is what it is. Okay, getting close to the end now. All right, so if I consult my paper here, we need to have our exhaust relatively close, which we do in both places. So we have our exhaust there, and then we have our exhaust up there. And then I'll be able to pump that into some combined exhaust somewhere. Also, was there like a super big tank, like a large tank or something? I thought there was. I could be wrong. But I've seen it, like in Splitsy's video, like in his terraforming one, like he's got like a huge tank. But that could be because he's running a modded version of Stationeers, so I don't know. So we have portable tank, we have insulated tank, we have tank connector, liquid tank, portable liquid tank 2, portable liquid tank, tank connector, and a regular tank. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, assuming that this is where the tank would come from, we don't have one. And then I can check in here, make sure we don't have a tank here. Just the rocket fuel tank. Okay, so that's not going to do it. All right, so that's not it, and I'm fairly certain that there's nothing here either. Yep, okay. So that's fine. How are we doing on power? We are draining. Not quite ideal, but I can always grab a thing of copper, or sorry, coal. Right, I need to turn this thing on. So that way I can pop one of these things out. Hit the button, there you go. Perfect. There we go. And I should probably put some smarts on that thing too. So it knows to turn on if we start getting too low. Alright, so that's that. Should be good to go. I need to empty out my waste tank. So I suppose we can do that. Waste tank critical. It's because I removed it. And I left this volume pump on, so it's probably eating a lot of power. So I gotta make sure to turn that off. Alright, so you can go back in there, you can turn off. There we go. I don't think there's anything else on in here. Yeah, that doesn't require power. Okay, so that's good. What about the stuff back here? I do have this on. I could just switch that out. That would work, right? And then this is also on. Do I need fuel? No. So that can turn off. Okay, so that'll save a little bit more power. That is already up to 7,500 roughly. I mean 7,200, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so that should save a little bit of power as well. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, how are we doing? That's in the green, orange, yellow. All right. How are you doing? Empty. Good. All right. So with that, we can actually just get rid of that thing now. Perfect. All right. And now we have our fuel tank up there where it needs to be. Let's see, is there... Should I move this whole fuel line up to the top here? I feel like I should. I feel like that would be a good idea. But first... Alright, so that's good to go. With the sun up, we can probably turn that off. And those should probably charge to full. So that'll be... Oh, wait, no, that's still... Yeah, it's still disconnected. Okay, so I have to get rid of this thing quickly. I mean, not quickly, but it has to be out of here before I reconnect the other tank. Otherwise, it'll just balance itself out. So, that is done. Good. Let's see, now we can go here, get that done. That is gonna have to come off, that's gonna have to come off, this is gonna have to come off. We'll take that off, I guess. And then that can be there, and then, let me see, I need to get up here to get this thing on. Good, all right. So that is the fuel reconnected there. And now, if I take this from here... Whoa, sir. Hitting the wrong buttons here. Oh, I did it again. So in Space Engineers, if you hit the Q and the E buttons, you can strafe left to right. You can't do that in this game. And I keep trying to. So that is what the issue is. Alright, so you can go straight up. And that way I don't have to run over the pipes, which will be good. And then that can go to there. All right. Alright, and it's a more efficient use of pipe. So, the other thing that I want to try, I don't know how it'll look, but I do want to try. I'm going to grab an iron frame, and we're going to go for the triangular frame, and I'm going to see if I can make that... make it look like it's got some structure holding this thing up. I can't do that with iron frames? Okay, that's news to me. Alright, so iron frames only come in the box variety. Good to know. Alright, so then make me another frame. The steel variety. Thank you. Good. You can turn off, you can turn off. Good. Alright, so these are all in the green now, which means they should be pretty close to becoming blue. Alright, so now if we do this, there we go. There, see, now it looks like it's actually being held up. Good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. So, with that set, now we can start. I mean, I should probably do like another whole row. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll do another 7. Alright. So there's 1. You know what? I'm just going to make all of them. And then I'll just make another batch of steel. Should work out. Alright, so I'm going to go and place these. And I'm going to have to make more steel sheets, so maybe I should hold off and only do 7. So that's 3, 4, so 6 total. So 1 more. Alright. And then we'll go do the sheets. Good. And then that will force these out. Wonderful. Alright, so that should give me everything that I need to complete this. Alright, good to go. Okay, do we have anything? No, okay. I will take those, thank you. Oh, right, since that is hooked back up, I can turn the centrifuge back on. Start chewing through more of that ore. Which is really piling up in there. Like, wow, that's a lot. Okay, so, you can go on. No, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey. Put the new code in. There we go. Now it's working. I don't know why it does that. Like, it seems like it's losing the code for some reason. It's just weird. But yeah, so that's fine now. This, that is not what... Oh, what are you talking about? My hydration is not critical. Go away. Okay, it actually is critical. Alright. See what happens when you have too much fun? You forget to eat and drink. Alright, so that's that. Open. Good. That can be fine. Good. That's good there as well. Alright, close, and we are out of here. Looks like I'm gonna need another CO2 filter eventually. Right. You can have that as well. I will take that. Thank you. And then this we can just kind of throw up in here to be sorted. Perfect. There it goes. Right on top. Alright. Easy enough. So, now we go back here. Let's see. You need this. Good. Okay, so with that being done, now we can start thinking about everything that we need to do for all of the other stuff. How are we doing? Are we through all of that? Yes. Okay, good. So that's off. We have lots of this stuff, which we can then put in there. So that's 14. That's pretty good. I'm going to get some more of this. All right, so we're going to do 2 iron, no, sorry, 2 coal. Okay, that was cool. Let me see, this needs to go into here, that needs to go into here. All right, so there's 1, 2. so that's one set right there. And there we go. Okay, so that is enough for 400 steel. So that'll be good. We still have plenty of iron in there, so that's good. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, now, how are you doing? You are at 7.13 megapascals. We will... are you connected properly? It looks like you are. Alright, so then this needs to be on. That needs to be on before I do anything here. Okay, so that should be pushing everything out. Oh, right. I have to turn it on. That makes sense. Alright, now, since we exploded the pipe last time, I just want to make sure that this is... Okay, good. That is going down. Perfect. That has O2 and pollutants. Okay. Now, something I could do is put a meter on this pipe here, and then have this turn on if it detects too much whatever in there. But that way I don't have to leave this thing on. But then again, I mean, once I get my power situated, I shouldn't have to worry about that, and I can just leave it on. All right, so that should be good. All right, so we will turn that all the way off. All right. Now we should maintain a little bit of temperature in here, which is fine. All right, so let's do 5. Get the pressure up a little bit. I don't know how far it has to go up, but see, that's another thing, is I have to put another one of these things over here for the input, so I can determine how much fuel to put in there. But yeah, so that is good. All right, so we are at temperature, and then I'm gonna have to figure out the math behind that, so that'll be fun. Something to look forward to, right? All right, so that can go into there, you 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 can also go into there, and then we have one waiting right there, so we gotta wait for this to process. We're almost at 1.8K temperature. That's pretty crazy. All right, so now we can probably put in the rest of that. Good to go. All right. And then that should give us all the steel we need. Well, not all, but enough to last us for at least a little while. Looks like iron cools it down, but coal heats it up. Interesting. All right, so there is our steel. Perfect. All right. So now that that's done, basically, these are both off. We'll just turn that off, turn that off. We'll call it good. And I could put like a switch here, where you hit the switch and it turns that on, and the other one over here. So that's another thing that I could do. So we'll just put that in there for now. I'm probably gonna have to move it elsewhere. We have gold. Am I gonna need more gold? I don't know. I'm probably gonna need some of these. Probably. So let's see. I think the Stirling engines are in here. Stirling. Yep. Okay. That requires gold, copper, and steel. Okay. Easy enough. All right, so that will be good. All right, so there is our copper, there is our steel, and there is our gold. All right, so we're gonna make, how many can I make? A lot. We'll make a few to start off. Maybe like just 2. 2 will be good. All right, so that'll be that, and then this can go up into here along with that. Good. I definitely need something better for storage. I mean, I could put a couple of storage bins right here, maybe. Because, I mean, this is just, it's not being used for anything. I could put another battery in here, though, too. Should I make a battery? I should probably make a battery. Battery. Should I make a large battery? What do we need for that? Stellite. I don't like stellite. Okay. Okay, so regular old battery. So I can make one of those, too. So we'll just make one of those. And then we'll plop that in right there. Do I have enough of this? And I don't think I do. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3. So it's on the third one. So 1, 2, 3. And then this one is equal to this one. And that just needs power, right? Yeah. All right, so is that going to kill? No, that's just going to kill everything there. Okay, that's fine. All right, so that can go there, and then we can put in that there. All right. So that should connect up the power section, and then that should get our battery. Good. And then that needs something to be welded onto it, so iron sheets. I should have. Good. Good. Alright, so that's good. And then we need a screwdriver to finish it, and then we turn it on, and then we get power into it. Power in and power out. Okay, so that is that, which means that I just killed my option for a storage over here, but that's fine. Okay, so we have our 2 Stirling engines. So that's going to be fun to play around with. And then I'm going to need a heat exchanger, which I think is made over here. I don't think I've ever made a heat exchanger before. Exchanger. Okay. Small direct, large direct, counterflow. Hang on. Let's see. Heat exchanger. Enter. Okay. So we have the small direct, we have the large direct, steel and Invar. So it has gas and gas, gas and liquid, and liquid and liquid. Okay. So we're definitely gonna have to use that, because that's what we're gonna use to cool it down. The small one is just small, I guess. And that just requires copper and steel, so that one is a less good version, I guess. Hang on, why is it so different? No, it's not different. Okay. Counterflow. What is this? I'm not sure what this one is. And I have hiccups right now for some reason. And then we have small direct, heat exchanger, kit heat exchanger. Okay, so this tells me basically nothing. That's cool. I do know that I need steel and Invar, though. So I guess that's useful. We do have Invar and enough of it. So we'll throw that in there. We'll grab the steel, put the steel in there. Get rid of that, open up that, turn that off, that can get stored. That can not get stored, apparently. Whatever, we'll put you in there for now. Okay, so heat exchanger. And then we want the large one. Yeah. I don't know what this thing looks like. But we'll do just the one for now. And then that's gonna have to get set up over there somewhere. How we doing? We doing good? Good. And then I'm actually going to need one of these large extendable radiators as well. So I'll build one of those. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna need an output section, which I suppose I could put over here. So that means that oh wow, that is huge. That is, they're both in? Where's the output? Man, this thing is huge. But it only has 2 outputs? What? Gas and gas, gas and liquid. I thought it was supposed to have an in and an out, right? Gas in, gas out. Is that not how that works? But I'm gonna need this one. And then we'll set it up, I don't know, here, I guess. And that's probably gonna need, what, like steel sheets or something, probably. Maybe it just needs a screwdriver. Wrench and a kit for pipe. Really? What kind of pipe? Wrench, and I don't have pipe. Okay. That is kit pipe. Okay, so I think that is the one that I need. Also, it said I needed power, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that is doing its thing. Welding torch and steel sheets. Okay. Ooh, look at that. It's got all kinds of little buttons and stuff. That's fancy. Alright, so we have copper pipes. We have an input. So we only have 2 inputs. I'm not sure how that works, but sure. And then I've got the 2 Stirling engines, which are going to have to be within the room, but on this side. And then that is going to need input and output, so we should probably run that this way. And then if we're going to put this in the room, probably here. So we'll have 2 Stirling engines there. And then I need the expandable radiator, which should be in here. And that needs to be placed outside. And that's going to need to be connected via these pipes, which I only have 2 of. Alright. So then this thing also needs to be placed here. And then we're going to want this probably to go like this. Well, no. We're going to need to update it, so we'll put it to the outside there. Okay, so there's that. Pedals here to move it, which we're going to have to update, I guess. And then that can go there. And that can go there, because this thing is only for liquid, I believe. I could check it, though, and see if there's, like, alternates. No, that's all there is. Okay, so it is liquid only. Okay, so that's that. So then we have this, and then this is going to be inside of a room, and then the room is going to be kept very, very cold, or at least it's going to try to be kept very, very cold. We will pump whatever comes out of these into here to cool down the rest of the way, which then we can then run into here to store. So, yeah, so that's that. We're going to need... Yeah, we're definitely going to need a pipe meter on here to check the... And then I have to put something in here that will not freeze, right? When it gets really, really cold. And I think what I want to do for that is nitrous oxide in liquid form, right? Okay, so what is the solid point? Temperature. Okay, so it does form pure ice, so it can solidify. but I don't know. Okay, so freezing temperature is negative 21°C, right? So, and then, so it's 252. So then if I take a look at water, at liquid water, so that's going to freeze at 0, right? So the liquid nitrous oxide gives us a liquid at, adequate temperatures. And then I can put an expansion valve on here, in here somewhere, so that way if it does happen to go into gas mode, it'll just get kind of collected in there. And then as it cools down again, it'll condense back into a liquid and then flow back into the system. At least that's the idea. So I'll need an expansion and a condensation valve, I think is what they're called. So that'll be fun. And then I think I can just leave those open. And then as long as I'm controlling when this thing expands out, because this can't face the sun, right? And because the sun is ever so slightly this way in the sky, that may cause some heating on here. So I may have to put some solar tracking on here so that way the edge of it tracks the sun so that the sun never hits the fan or the expandable part of the radiator directly on. But that's kind of the idea. And then I also want to put a portion of something on here to where I can explode gas inside of a pipe. And I'll do like an inline tank or something. And actually, hang on, let me see what pollutant. Yeah, what is that? Okay, so that is probably even better to use, but maximum liquid temperature is there. It doesn't have a boiling temperature. What? Shouldn't this? Okay, let's. Okay, so that's gonna have to be pressure controlled, I guess, to keep it in a liquid form, if we want to use that. But that can get very, very, very cold if I want to do that. But I think because there's atmosphere here and not just vacuum, I think the coldest that we can get is whatever the temperature is, out here. So we're at 19 degrees C during the day and like negative 40 at night. So we would need. But then again, I can also control the temperature of the liquid inside of here, but, sorry, hiccups, man, by expanding and contracting this based on temperature. So that should be fine. And then provided I can keep the room in here extremely cold, we shouldn't have an issue with these, provided we're putting in some hot gas from that, and then we're, also heating it again with a little bit of fuel being exploded in there and then just kind of mixed in. I mean, I suppose there's multiple ways to do that. I mean, I would have to see what kind of temperature the exploded gas gets to inside the pipe before I do anything. I don't know. So it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a whole thing. And let's see, how are we doing here? So that looks like it's going down, sort of. So that's doing its thing. It went all the way up, 0 stress, max RPMs for, using regular fuel, so I'm good with that. And then, if I want to, I could put like some valves on here to switch between regular fuel and nitrous oxide fuel, which could then, I think that pushes this like way up. And then I could alter the code in here and then put like a little detector on here. Pipe reader thing, right? So if it detects regular fuel into the input pipe, then it'll go on one code. If it detects nitrous oxide fuel in the pipe, then it'll do the other one. And then that's only if they require different settings here, which I'm assuming they're going to. But yeah, and then the temperature inside of here is 2017. Temperature inside of here is 1762. So we have plenty of hot fuel in there, so that's good. So that makes me happy. But that is going to be it for this video. Like I said, it's going to be a little shorter than an hour, but not by much. So hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one. But until then, and of course, as I'm ending it, my hiccups go away. But anyways, have a good one.